Okay, I'll just pull up my Visual Studio Code, which is already here. And if you're wondering, actually Songjia is using a separate laptop from mine, which is why you'll see his name floating around here. If Songjia, you can move around. Yeah, because this is a sharing collaboration tool which VS Code has, Microsoft provided for this. You can use this, share function. What is this? Visual VS Share or what? Live share. Okay, live share. Yeah. So you can search for live share and you can you remotely collaborate on code live, which is what we are doing here. Okay, so I will leave it to Songjia to continue. Okay.
Okay. Hello? All right. Okay.
Let's make it like that so it doesn't block you. Yeah.
Okay. I see. So, what we can see now is what we have left after the last live coding session. So first, we are about to create the Skybox, right? Okay, that's the first thing.
I wanted to say that what you see on the screen on VS Code is where we left off the last time. Yeah, as you can see on that. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. So first thing that we'll do, as what Songjia has mentioned, is the Skybox. So please.
Yeah, let's just create
Sure.
Skybox here. And okay, we need a scene and type of. Okay, then we can call this.
Always good programming practice. All right.
Yes, okay.
Modularize chunks of code that are similar. Okay.
Yeah, okay. There's something wrong here. Did I go there? Oh, okay.
Maybe
wrong.
scene is named.
Yes, wrong. I called the wrong method. I think. Sorry. Create Skybox. Okay, that's the one. All right. Then we can just type in here. All right. So let's first create a Skybox.
Okay.
So like I said before, it's just a giant box. Okay. So we can just create the box primitive. Okay, then we give the name. I just call this Skybox. And okay, this is options. So it basically is the properties you can set up for the Skybox. So I think the most important thing is just we specify size here. Okay, maybe 1000 should be all right. And make it really big. Then passing the parameter here, the scene parameter is optional. So basically just let know this primitive should be in the scene. This scene we pass to the method call. Otherwise, it will use the current scene. Okay. I feel like it's less, buggy if we just really pass the scene as the arguments here. All right. Then the next thing is we need the material for the Skybox. So basically, so we can see the sky. So it's called a Skybox. Okay, instead of just a box. All right. So let's see, Skybox material. Okay. That's kind of, so we have called standard. We can use standard material from Babylon.js. Okay, so we call this Skybox. Box material. Okay, something wrong. That's good.
Yes.
Cannot find the name.
Always nice to have errors during live coding. So
okay, it's saying cannot find this. Okay, maybe we missed some
import,
but it should be automatic import from here. Or we missed some packages. Okay, let's check out.
But just saying that, yes, all this, we cannot always assume that the IDE does everything perfectly for us. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
Are we all good?
I think so. So maybe let's compile and see. Not compile. Let's run this, see if it's worked so far.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
I am just refreshing
Skybox. Okay, let's see.
the page to show you that it's not running. Yeah.
That's running.
We didn't run the server, right? Or did we run the server?
I think I have started the server. Oh, I changed the protocol back to the HTTP. So it's HTTP. Just remove the S, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you just open the console? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's
Yep.
You see Skybox. Okay, everything is fine.
If you're wondering about this error, it is a favicon. It's a browser icon thing. It's not of our concern right now.
All right. So next thing is we need to set up the material. So it's back face culling. Turn this to false, so we can save some computational power. Okay, so we don't need to run the back face. Okay. Because we cannot see anyway inside the box, right?
Yep.
Material. Okay. So now we need to get the texture. So we need to into the refraction. Okay, need refraction texture. Okay. Then we can easily. There's a very nice called cube texture from BabinJS. It will just looking for the textures. Normally it's 1, 2, 4, 6 faces. Okay, all the texture for the oops. Okay, so next thing is we need to give the URL for the file. Okay, that my problem. Okay. So let's see the file structure here. Normally we will put this thing in folder something like assets, then textures, then the name of that. Okay, so we have the Skybox. Okay, then the problem here is unpass the thing here. Okay. All right. So the first argument is the path to the texture, and then we pass thing to it. Okay. So now we don't have the assets here. So here we need to do some configuration. Okay. Let's go to the what's the Webpack? Okay. Right. Remember last time when I set up the dev server here, you can see, right? Okay. I'm saying, okay, we don't really use any static files because everything from the code. Okay. But this time the texture is a static asset. We don't really code the texture, right? You just get the texture from the asset. So now we need to turn this to true. Okay. Okay, true. But we can simply comment. Oh my gosh. Actually, we can comment out this line safely because by default it's true. And if you set this to true, it will looking for a folder called public. That's the default folder to put the static assets in. It's kind of like a convention from web programming. So it's we're looking for the public folder inside the root directory of the objects. Or if you want to put the static file in somewhere else, you just give the path here. So basically you just give the path some path here, then it will look for the file in the path you give to the dev server. Okay, this is one thing we need to configure. But for me, I just use the default one, so I just basically comment out this thing. Okay, then it will really looking for the directory. Okay, let's save this. Okay, then here we are in the root directory, right? So yeah, so we can just make a public directory inside there. Here we can create all the folder and also download the texture. So if you go to the Babin.js and documentation, there's a Skybox section there. There's a few texture for the Skybox, which that's where we got the texture. Okay, for this live coding session. So instead, I don't to show how to download at the same time, I just copy all the assets we will use in this session. Okay, let's go I'll just put everything here in the pub here and copy everything here. Okay. Okay, we got assets and posting everything here. Okay, I should use. Okay, so we have assets here. All right, so okay, if we show the assets texture, okay, we will see we have Skybox, 6 Skybox image here. It's all start with name Skybox. So in the string we pass to the cube texture here is the path, and also the start, the common part of the textures. Okay, so the cube texture is smart enough to look for all these files. Start with Skybox, then use them as the texture for the box. Okay. Let's see.
So how does it know to look for names that start with the text Skybox?
I think it's just looking for the file name, right? And okay, it could N, X, and Y, and Z. And just telling.
Okay, your cursor we can't see. Like, are you clicking on somewhere in the code? Oh, okay. Now we can see. Yeah, really, this live share is not that robust. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you're saying that because whatever you specify in the cube texture, that name
matters. Yeah.
Yeah, for a cube texture, it will actually look for the 6 one starting with that name.
Yeah, they do have some convention for naming the textures, so yeah, careful about that. Yeah.
Yes, so this was something that is not well documented anywhere, right? Except for the tutorial on Babylon.js, I think.
Yeah, we basically also just follow the tutorial. So we got the texture. I think the next thing is you do something. Okay. Mode is texture. I've got that one. It's texture dot. I think the Skybox mode. Okay, again, we need to manually add this. It's fine. Just need to manually add this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So and we need the UV point system, okay, for mapping the texture, right? So because it's a bit different, we are using this for Skybox. So you need to. They have Skybox mode, I think. did I type wrongly? Texture. Okay, yeah, that's called Skybox mode. So the material will know how to really map the texture to the surface. All right. Okay, the next thing is Skybox material. Yes, then the colors. Okay, we need to set the diffuse color and the specular color just for the reflection. Okay, so what kind of color for the reflection, the light reflection? Colors. Okay, this is. I have a bad feeling about that. Okay.
So even color is not.
Yeah, everything you need to just it's very nice just if the automation can work, but it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time it's working right, I think. Not in the last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow it's not working now. I don't know. Maybe it's because live share or something.
That's something I suspect as well.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
And the text following Song Jia is quite annoying, but we can't get rid of it.
What?
You can see the following Song Jia text cannot be removed.
Okay.
It's sort of stuck there in the UI.
I see.
I think this live chat is something still quite new. Yeah.
Yeah, you need more user study.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, everything is up. So no, it's my bad type. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Okay, Skybox. Then we just assign the Skybox material to the property. Okay. All right. I think it should work. No, it should not work. I think I need to do something about but we can see. All right, let's see. It's not working. Good. Okay. Okay. Another thing you may notice is the error. It's still saying it's something is not there. One thing is if you change the Webpack configuration, I think I need to restart the dev server because change the configuration. I think let me do this.
Something we learned from last week.
Okay, then we just use npm run serve again. Okay, you can see the output here. It's a bit different. It's working. Yeah, but if you look at the, can they see the?
What are you trying to show?
Just put to the first console here.
Oh, switch to the first console. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not following, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's not following the switch in console.
Okay, I see.
I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, just saying. It's, if you look at the output, it's go up a little bit. One thing you can debug if something wrong with the static asset is scroll up a little bit. Okay, it's saying to. Sorry, let me just.
Yeah, you can just.
Okay.
Yes.
Here, this line. Okay. Okay, this line is saying we are serving the static assets from this folder. So if something wrong, you can check out if this path is correct. Okay. So anything is not from the source here, okay, is from our code. It's just as they assume it's a static asset, so it's we're looking for this directory, which you can specify in the config. Okay, that thing, no. Okay, the box is working, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so if everything is set up, so it should work like this. Okay. Anyone got problem or error? If you are following us, just let us know. Otherwise, let's continue.
Yep.
Okay.
How do we get the texture?
Just if we just type search in the search bar, I think in the just if you search just Skybox. Yeah, you will see. I think that's the first one, right? No. I mean in the list, Skybox, right?
Just the page just now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And scroll down a little bit, you can see all the texture there.
Okay.
Yeah, basically you can download that and try that.
Yeah, I remember there was a page with more textures, but I forgot that. But it's just a matter of just googling. But the textures used here are these 6 images. Yes.
Yeah, you can see the same. We just follow the.
Yeah. So yes, that link, which I just clicked, has much more textures. Cube textures in the playground library. But these are all different formats, which I guess Songjia will show a few more. But just now that one was using separate 6 images kind of a format, which is somewhere. But okay.
You can just
I can just
try and have some fun. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, maybe just get back to the. If we implement that, can we just use the mouse?
Oh, we didn't implement
Okay.
rotation camera, right?
Okay, maybe let's update the camera a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So Songjia is just trying to include rotation so that we can see the skybox actually working.
All right. I think last time we just used the default lights and the camera. So let's try set up our own camera so we have more control of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we can just comment this out. Okay. Then we can okay. Then can just use we can create another method here. Okay. Camera, let's just pass in here. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the here to this. No, just create camera. And the type is.
Okay, while Songjia is typing, Hanif, you're asking, cannot find your textures. Okay, as usual, I mean, we are unable to spend much time helping you debug here, but if you paste your error here, I'm pretty sure, a lot of your friends can immediately look at your screenshot and debug it. Or you can paste it in Slack. Yeah.
Okay. So that's different.
Figured it out. Thanks. Okay. That's
Okay.
very good.
That's nice. Okay. There are different type of camera here. So we can, one is the it's called arc. That's the very basic one.
Arc rotate. Okay, arc rotate camera. As the name implies, it is rotating around an arc.
Yes, okay. Rotating around at one point. So okay. We'll see it. Okay, let's give the name. Okay, then we to specify the we to add this again. Okay, that's a bit weird.
Everything needs to be manually added.
All right. Sometimes this is like okay. All right. Okay, happy?
Okay, yes.
Okay, and let's see.
No, it's not happy because you never finished the rest of the arguments.
Yes. Okay, I've got the alpha and the beta. Okay, that's the
pi divided by 2 or something.
Yeah, that's the okay, the rotation around. Okay, that's the
yes,
start.
I see that you are looking at.
Okay, oh, it's not showing.
It's not shown here. Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
It's not even shown here.
Okay.
Go to definition. No.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know. It's okay.
Peak definition. Wow.
It's fine. And you can see, check out documentation. Or you can see.
Oh yeah, now it's showing. Really, there's some serious UI issues with this. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's because live share is affecting the IntelliSense or something. Okay, never mind. So Songjia will continue and just type everything manually.
Okay.
So you're going from minus 180 to 180, I guess.
I forgot, but like we can see, doesn't matter. It's pi is 100. Okay, the pi it should be okay. It's just 90. Okay, I think that's the just sound configuration. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We can change
as
it.
long as we can rotate it.
We can change it anyway.
Yeah.
So radian is the kind of how far it is from the center, the point. Okay. Think about it. That's a ball. Okay, it's a sphere. The point is the center. So the radian is how far, from the camera to the center. Okay, we chose 5. Okay.
Not the most common method.
It's a bit weird. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a not really common, but it's kind of like showing this camera around in documentation. So I just showing
this. Sure.
Okay, so then it's kind of okay. Just vector 3. Okay.
Oh, no vector 3. I thought that's like the most basic thing that should be loaded by default.
Yeah, but if the automation is working, it's fine. You can just type and don't really worry about this. Okay. 0. And I need to pause the thing. Oh, it's not new. It's not the create a new instance. It's calling the method, it's method. Yeah. Okay, then got a camera. Okay. The next thing is I think we can enable the controls. There's a help method here called attach controls. So it will attach it to the canvas. Then we can receive user input from the canvas. So no parent default. Okay. And this thing is a bit weird. There are no prevent default. Okay, so it's not prevent. True means not prevent. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's handling I think it's handling the events from the web or something. But
not the best naming here, but
yeah. So if we go back to the it's
okay, and this it works. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So if you really use the keyboard, okay, here.
Yeah. So Songjia is using the arrow keys.
Yeah. So because it's an arc rotating camera, it cannot go anywhere. It's just rotating around. Okay.
Okay.
So if we want to have a FPS style camera, you can use another. Okay,
I think we can move on and look at other things. Otherwise, it may spend a lot of time unless it's super fast.
Okay, I can do this very quick. Okay, without explaining anything.
Sure.
It's called a universal camera.
Okay.
Yes.
How come it auto-completes now?
It's complete, but it will not automatically import the.
It auto-completes, but it doesn't import. That's even stranger.
Yes. Okay, then just. That's the position. Okay. And export the thing. Okay, then just the initial position should be opposite. So, by the way, it's a left-handed pointing system for button.js. So basically, I place this is the what go on origin, and I put the camera here. Okay.
USD is it?
Oh, no, the arrow keys. The default is arrow key. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's go. So you can see it's black sphere because we don't have lighting. Okay. Okay, let's just quickly create some light. I don't think that's important, but just quickly.
No, I think lights are very important.
Yeah, it's very important,
Every
but
environment should create some
I just
proper
think about
lighting.
maybe don't need to explain too much about that, right? I think they
Sure.
do no. So I just keep typing. With me, I keep typing. We can check that you can
Yeah,
see if
sure.
anything I need to explain.
Yep, we can just continue typing. So yeah, I guess you know what Songjia will show is just one or two simple examples to get you started, and all of you would have the right, you know, expertise. Or I mean, expertise is too big a word, but I mean, all of you know how to go and find the rest of the all the various different types of ways you can configure things like lighting, and even the previous you know, cameras, skyboxes. But at least, you know, if you are totally haven't touched this before, this gives you a good starting point. Yeah. So what you're creating is a hemispheric light.
Yeah,
What is a hemispheric?
it's a bit weird. I don't know. Normally we say it's ambient light. So the in BaBinJS they use it's called a hemisphere light, hemispherical light.
Yeah.
So as ambient light. So in other framework maybe
see.
it's called
Okay.
ambient. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I see.
so
Because it is lighting the hemisphere,
so,
yeah, which is sort of like the big environment.
yeah. So first is the name. So the vector here is the direction of the ambient light.
Yep.
And okay, then we need to pass the scene. Okay, and again, I need to manually add this.
Like,
Okay, let's just create and lights. Okay.
Scene. Everything needs scene. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay.
Just move things around. I don't like how the default movement has this inertia in there.
Yeah, they show
Yeah.
you AWSD, but somehow they.
Yeah, they by default included some fall off value for when you stop pressing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
There's
adjust
this deceleration, which is a bit too much for my liking as a default.
Yeah, so you can change the intensity. So HCC. If the ambient is too bright, because it's ambient, right? So it's supposed to be bright. Not supposed to not that bright. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just now that one looks better. No, this one is cool as well.
Okay. And yeah. Anything else? We can just get the diffuse color.
Yeah. And I think there's no need for us to explain things line by line. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Most of you have a lot of experience creating such stuff. It's just now getting you in the ballpark of how to do it in JS.
okay.
Or
So
VideoDome.js. Yep. Blue color.
yeah. So that's the ambient. So you can also create. Just quickly do this. So just don't waste up time. Okay, we can have point light. Okay. From or back. Okay.
Okay, let's get a bit closer to the ball.
Okay.
Point light is not added again. It's not imported.
Actually, let me see if I can. Okay, let's do this point light intensity. Make the strong. Okay. All right. And make point light. let's do the diffuse color. So let's get the red color.
Why no? Autocomplete.
RGB.
Oh, that's white.
Oh yes. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
And
That's
blue
cool.
and the red. Okay. Then. Okay. Thank God. Right. Okay.
Yes, I think
Then
that's enough of
camera.
that.
Yeah, I think enough. You can look the documentation so get more idea about that. I think that's it. Next thing is, so we get light, we get camera, we get the Skybox. Anything we need to show?
Okay, so what's next?
Do you want to show the 360 video run?
Yeah, I think 360 video would be interesting.
Okay.
This is basically how I created that video lesson which you saw just now. And how typically you would add the video to your scene as, you know, your environment. So it's just the same Skybox concept, but maybe not a box.
Okay. Let's first create the, let's see. After create the Skybox, we can just create video sky.
Okay.
We can see it's a sphere, so it's called a Skydome. Okay.
Yes, so what you're creating now is just using a different primitive as the encapsulating mesh. So instead of a cube, which works for some cases, like what you have seen in this previous example, but for other cases, you may want to use a round shape to encompass the whole environment. So in this case, the video works well with a dome instead of a cube.
Okay, VideoDome. Maybe. So I already put the video there, so it should be in videos.
Yep. And I'm just showing this web page, which if you Google, this is one of the first few links, which allows you to download, just for testing's sake, some 360 free 360 videos. If you don't have any of your own, you can use one of them here. Yep.
Okay, VideoDome.
Otherwise, you know, these 360 videos are simply panoramic images, which if you're just capturing a photo, I guess, you know, your phone normally has that feature of capturing a full 360 sphere. Not normally, but you know, you can download an app to do that. Normally it has the 360 panoramic picture. Okay, but if you want a full dome, some phones by default may not have it.
Oh, I haven't called it. Skybox.
Okay, so you have
Comment this out and you call this create VideoDome and pass the thing. Okay.
was not found. Okay,
Not
so
found.
your asset has 3 S's.
Okay, that's my typing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good. We can see the error message. So by the way, if then I do have like many students ask questions. So if you ask something, do provide the error message. Otherwise, I cannot know what's happening. Yeah, if there's any error message.
Yes, indeed. So whenever you're asking questions, what Songxia is saying is, please provide the error message, yes, at least error message. Otherwise, a video of what you've done would be nice as well. So in any case, yeah, this looks nice. We have what looks like realistic things, and you know, even the fact that I'm just zooming and panning around, I mean just moving around in this 360 video already feels quite much more immersive. I know when I go closer it's just a matter of zooming in the video, which sounds which is not the right interaction, but still, you know, there's a good level of immersion. Even if it's just a 360 video and you get the interactions right, you can actually create quite immersive experiences. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see anything else. Okay, and we can add one more configuration for uh, the project is the Barbinger do have an inspector, but you need to enable that in the code. So next thing I will show you can do the similar thing is add a key bind, keyboard and shortcut for open and close the inspector, so we can, you know, much easier time to debug the thing.
Sounds cool. Yeah, very useful
Okay.
thing to do.
Okay, then I just can add a new method here. Let's key for maybe it's super long name. Just not good at naming things.
Inspector keyboard shortcut.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's good name. Yeah, it tells us exactly what you're doing.
Okay, so basically it at the event listener. So the Windows object is the top level object, hold everything of the and the JS environment. I mean for that page. Okay, so then I add the event listener to the, and it will listen to the event called key down. Okay, which means if you press any key, it will trigger the event, file event, and will listen by the message I will pass it to this add listener function or message in this case. So it's give the event, and remember this is a callback function. So I will check. Okay, if we use Control Alt and I to open and close the inspector, so I will check if it's the Control key, and also if it's fired, also the event is the Alt key, and the key, so the key equal to I. Okay, which means if we press the Control Alt I, it will open or close inspector. And okay, so also we need to check the theme is already have the debug layer. They call it debug layer. So if we see if the debug layer is visible, okay. If it's visible, we maybe just hide it.
Yeah, sorry for not paying attention for the last minute, but I'm trying to show students, you guys, that yes, GPT is good for such purposes. I know if you are not a JS person, you may be immediately wondering what is triple equals. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
very nice explanation with examples.
Yes.
Please continue. So please do make use of ChatGPT to understand a lot of the nuances in JS programming or just in general programming web applications.
Yeah, that's a JS thing. Okay, let's go back to the hello inside.
Yep.
Then if you press Alt Control I.
Alt Control I. Okay. Yeah. So within 5 minutes, Yes, Songjia has successfully resolved the bug. So what is the bug?
Yeah, so apparently on Mac, I don't know why, the key the shortcut that should use the meta key, which is the command key. So it's used. So I define the shortcuts at the meta control I to open the Developing.js inspector. So if you click on the scene, then press meta control I.
Yeah, so I'm pressing on Mac. I'm pressing Command Control I. So the meta word that you see there represents either the Command key on Mac or the Windows key on Windows.
Yeah, you can choose your own key if that shortcut is already occupied by some other software or application. You just define your own shortcut just for convenience. Don't really something really have to be a meta key. I mean, for Mac maybe it's meta key, start meta key with something. But at least I try Control Alt, it doesn't work. I don't know why, but maybe it's occupied by something else. I don't know, but okay. Yeah, so from the inspector, you basically can see the nodes. You can see them. Node means just you can see we have hello plane, light, point, just all the objects, okay, in the scene. And then we also have materials, textures, and other thing like GUI. Just yeah, and also click on the object there. You can also see the property in the right panel, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to show it's if we want to resize the window according, I mean resize the image and the rendering result from Bandjens according to the window size. You can also add a similar listener for the resize, which will basically resize every time the windows is resized. It will call this.
Are you saying that when we like this problem over here, you're trying to resolve this?
Yes,
when we...
it's kind of distortion due to the windows.
Yeah,
change of the window size. Yeah, so assuming you can just here, I think I missed last time. Okay. Yeah, we got the so basically just add one line in your index the entry point TS file. Basically I just add a window listener for the resize event. So whenever it's resized, I will tell the bucket engine to resize the result. So it's always be suitable for the window size.
Yeah, that's a sort of essential thing that I'm not sure why by default Babylon doesn't do it for us. In sort of like everybody wants this to happen. Right?
Yeah. Okay, that's small thing. Okay, so let's check anything else. One thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3 thing. Okay, models. Okay, so we have primitive the sphere, right? So if we want to use some models, we can. So okay, I will show how to load model. So we have a model here. So if you see, let's see. So it's in the assets here. If we go to the order there, right? Okay. Okay, we have assets and models. Okay, so it's on the terminal. You can see. I already copied the three molecule and sample models to in the folder. Okay, I will use the H2O glb model. Okay, where I will load this one. Okay. Alright, so as usual, we create a method. Okay. for adding an loading. Okay, for loading the
just super quickly, right? GLB. What is that?
it's the GLTF binary format. It's just a smaller size because in binary format. You can just ask ChatGPT to give explanation. I just keep typing here.
Sure. All right. Sorry to suddenly turn to a robot instead of your explanation.
You will have
Errors. Yay.
that was good. Okay, I was expecting the error.
Wow. Okay, you were
Yeah.
expecting it.
Yeah, so it's basically saying that unable to load from the asset. Okay, it's saying okay import mesh of undefined version of blah blah blah. So basically telling you just don't know how to handle this format. Okay, so first of all we need to check if we have okay, again, we need to install a package here. So it's called the Babin.js loader, I think.
Oh, did you know that it's missing a package?
It is from experience, to be honest.
Yeah, from experience, very good.
Because it's saying it's not saying okay, it's complaining about it's not it cannot be found. Okay, then the file is there. Okay, so it's not something missing there, but they just saying okay, it's undefined sound version, so it means it cannot understand the format, which means it needs a loader to load this asset because this is not the default. The format like Babin.js can understand by default. Yeah. So
Okay.
there have to be some package or library for or extension. So yeah, and they switch around. Okay, how maybe just asking
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think nowadays the
Yeah.
problem solving method can just by default ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, so yeah, basically the debugger information just narrow down the question you will ask. Instead of why it's not working, you can ask how Babin.js handle the GLB models. Then it will tell you, okay, maybe there's a package called something, and just yeah, if this will work, the error message, maybe it will work because okay, we see how it yeah. Let me just install the package and
I'm learning new problem solving methods every day, every time I conduct new classes.
okay, loader.
It's just repeating what Songjia has said. No, it even tells us to inspect the contents. No, I think this is wrong. Okay, ChatGPT is not as good as Songjia. It is telling us to do something that will waste our time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he is correct. So okay, I add the
Okay.
yeah, add the one. Let's see anything else. Okay, we still got something else. Let's see.
No, it looks fine, right?
Did it? Can you just refresh that? I don't know. It just.
What did you? Oh, it's still the same.
Still the same. Okay. Okay. Another thing. Okay, I see. Do I need to import something? Let's see here and here.
Oh, by the way, feel free to offer us solutions.
Okay.
And we can learn from you as well. Yeah.
Okay. So one thing is, you need to import something. Okay. Babin.js. Okay. Let's see if this will work.
Yay! What is? Sorry, but I didn't follow your debugging.
Okay. Yeah, it's still saying it cannot understand, but the library here, which means we didn't import the thing in the package. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that I just installed that. I didn't import that. So I just add the import statement here, the one line here. So, but this side is a bit different. We don't really use any object or any class and method from the library. So there's a different way of importing it for JS. So the thing we normally use is called the named import. Yeah, I think it is called named import. Okay, which means we do import something, you know, with some name, and this one is called side effect import, which means we don't really import any names from that package. We just want some side effects. So which means that when we import this package, the package will do something, and it will, I don't know what it's doing, but it will do something, make WinJS to understand GLB.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. So there's different way of import. And another thing is, if you following the documentation, you will see the most of the code they use capital letters Babylon dot something, right?
Yep.
They are using another import called a namespace import. It means it's import everything in that namespace and name that namespace as Babylon.
Yeah.
And so it will look like import everything from sorry, yeah, calibration there. Oh, so this means you import everything. So next time you want to use anything from Babylon.js, you just call Babylon dot something, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, everything there. So it's kind of a convenience.
Yeah.
But for good practice, we only import what we need.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of just import everything. So both way are fine. Just this is more convenient, and this way, I feel like more efficient. Yeah. Okay, so
Right.
we've got
Thanks for the tips.
Okay, all blue. I think that's the ambient. Okay, let's just.
That is fine.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the true color. It's just the two.
The hemispheric light, right?
Yeah, it's color. It's yeah, maybe it's just a white color.
Yeah, we use white light.
Okay.
Control system is it's not easy to control.
Yeah, it's just FPS style. Okay. Okay, then we load the model. Okay, load. Okay, so you do remember this is you remember the async. Okay, if you see async in the method name, it's the async, you know, function or method, which means it will return a promise. Do you remember?
Async, yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. So if you want to do some I don't know, transformation for the model, okay, instead of like
which will take some time, so it's doing something in the background. Yes.
yeah, okay, yeah, because the async, because when loading may take time, that's why it's using async, because if a big model may take a few seconds to get the model, or even the model is it's not in local file system, it's a request from a remote server, it may take longer. That's why it's use the async.
Yeah, we wouldn't want the code to stall at this point. Continue doing other stuff. And when it's done loading, it will hold back usually.
Yeah. So what we do is, okay, because it return a promise, okay, then we can use then and pass the callback function to let the promise to know what they need to do when, you know, the model is loaded. Okay. Okay, then we get the result. Okay, then we create we call this return the result, call it result. Okay. Okay, whenever we get the result, okay, for GLB it will create a loot abstract mesh to hold all the meshes from the model. So basically you can create the loot for the result meshes. So the meshes array will contain all the meshes, and the first one is the root. Okay. If we go to the yes, sir.
Yes, there's some students artistic creation. Yongli, right?
Oh, this okay. I see. I see.
Yes.
Yeah. If we open the inspector, I think it's
Inspector,
Yeah.
command control.
command and control
Yeah,
I.
okay.
Yeah. It expanded the nodes. It was. Yeah. If we go to the node.
Oh, expand. Okay, okay. I thought
I
you
mean-
wanted to go to the actual
No. Okay.
sphere.
You can see the here. This one is actually the model. So it have the root node code, for the model. So all those meshes is just its child for the root. So what I'm doing is I get the root of the model.
Okay.
Okay, so and also we can give a better name instead of just root. Maybe we get the ID for H2O root, and also give the name. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so for example, we can change the position. Okay, and okay,
Okay.
it's working right.
That was working. It's like different position. Yes.
Okay, and I can just then the scaling. Let's quickly go through this. That's pretty good. The rotation is a bit tricky here. It's if you lose the rotation directly at the rotation. Okay. I found that you cannot really directly use the things like this. If we do need to rotate this one a little bit, it's
Rotation dot z means rotation around z.
yes, it will not work.
Okay.
I don't know if this is it's designed like this or something wrong.
Quite perfect.
Yeah, if you inspect the root, it's just here. Maybe you can have some idea here.
Rotation around z, it does.
It's not really affected
Yeah.
by the code here. Yeah.
That's manually root. Okay, so it works by manually doing it.
Yeah.
Means
So,
the code is not working.
yeah.
What's your assessment of the problem here?
Well, I'm not really sure. I was thinking about, but if we pass this mesh .py, I think it's maybe involving the how it handle the loading process, I guess, but so I'm not really sure. Yeah.
So now it works.
So instead you modify the value itself, you can just create a new vector 3 and replace the original rotation vector, and it will work.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a bit different from the position. So you can modify the property of the position, but for rotation, kind of need to pass a new vector.
Okay, that certainly saves us some time
Yeah.
in debugging.
Just let you know. Maybe you can find a better solution, but for now, I just feel like you just give a new vector. It'll be fine. Okay. So, all right. So let's see. Okay. Next thing we do some rotate. I mean, do some animation. Okay. Create some animation for the model. Okay. Okay. Let's create the animation. So the animation is we are creating basically just create a bunch of keyframes.
Okay.
So what I want to do is rotate the water molecule by the y axis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rotate over time.
Yes.
I mean, just okay, animation. Okay.
All right.
Always good to start with very simple animations.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, but basically the fundamental are the same. So I mean, the any kind of animation is just not any kind. And most of the animation is just keyframes. It's just playing the keyframes, right? So the things behind are similar. So we got the animation. Okay, get the animation working now. Ah, no. Okay, so first of all, we give the name. I will just call this animation. I don't know. Oh, rotation. Anime is better. Okay, so all right. So next one is the property we want to animate. So we want to animate the the property. So we just rotate. Sorry, you just animate the rotation property. And the frame per second FPS. Let's see. Okay. Okay, then animation.
So what other things can we animate? Sorry, you typed finish. Just wondering, other than rotation,
position, scaling. Even you can just animate the transformation matrix directly. That's the most powerful one.
Okay.
Yeah, because you do anything, use the transformation matrix.
Okay. I see.
And that's the way how I will show maybe on Thursday, how to load the JSON file from XR and create animation in Developing.js. Basically, it's load the matrices from the JSON file and use the matrices to create animation for Developing.js.
I see. It's very useful knowledge.
Okay, so then we need to tell what type of the type of the property. So rotation property here is the vector3. So it's called should be have some type here. So you see we have like color. We can animate color, float value.
Mouse over this, sorry.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I can't.
Oh, cannot see that, right? Okay.
Let me just type this. Yes.
Okay, you type, you can see. Okay. Yeah, that's the other type we can use for create animation. You can see we can animate color, block value, matrices, quaternion, and other vector, size, other value type. Okay. Okay. The animation type. So we just choose vector3. Okay. Alright, that's the type we want to use. And then we'll give the option, it's called animation loop mode. Okay, we just want to cycling the animation. Okay, so that's the animation. The next thing is we want to define a keyframe. So okay, that's the animation. That's the empty animation. Okay, we need to create keyframes. Okay, the keyframes. So basically, for Developing.js, it's just an array. Okay, and have the JS object hold the information for each frame. So okay, we can create object without any class definition. That's the JS thing. It's called a prototype type system. So in C or C++, you have to define class, then you can have the object. For JS, you can just directly create any kind of object without have a class definition. Yeah. Okay. So this will be the property of the object. We can call this frame. So the first frame 0, and the value will be the vector 3. Okay, we use vector 3. Vector 3, so it should be 0, 0, 0. Okay, see this. Then we can have a second frame. So let me see. And what I've defined here. Okay, then it should be just rotate. Okay, not second frame, sorry, second object, but this is the frame for the 30s. Okay.
So this is the 30th frame.
Yeah, the 30s, the second object, but the 30th frame. Okay,
Okay.
you made it clear. It's not second frame. Okay.
Yeah.
New vector. Okay. And then we just rotate by the y-axis. Okay, then just be pi. Not pi, not enough. So 2 pi.
360.
Yeah. It'll be 360.
So everything in between 0 and 30 will be interpolated, I'm guessing.
Yes, it will be interpolated. Okay, animation. Then we can give. So this is one way we create the array with values. In JS, another way is sorry, let me just call this.
Yeah.
First. Then you set the keys. Okay, set keys will let you pass the keyframes. So we just pass the keyframe array to set the keyframe for the animation. Now the animation is, have keyframes. Okay. Okay, so another way to create an array not create an array, I mean add element to the array is you can create the sorry. You can just oh, I need to get the something here, sorry. Because this you need to give the target for the animation, which which will know which model they will animate. Okay. Abstract. It's a structured mesh. Okay, so this is the I think the superclass for all the meshes. So just pass the abstract mesh, then all the mesh will be alright for this one. Missing.
And then we need to import that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Happy. Okay, so in the model you can have create a property called animation to hold all the animations here. So it's an array. So you can the one way to add element to array is you create an empty one, okay, and add the elements here. Animation, then for the push, you can push the elements to. So you can guess one model can have multiple animations. Okay, it's not just one. So we just add one element to the empty array we just created. Okay, then we tell theme to begin the animation. Okay, give the model, and this the start frame. We start from beginning and the end frame, the last frame. Then there's a boolean it's here. I've got the should be.
Okay, let me just mouse over this to see what all the arguments that you have given.
Okay, that's loop. Okay, that's the loop. So it's well.
Whether it will look back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See.
Nothing is moving. Oh no. Okay, let me just open up.
Yeah. So who knows what's wrong with that?
The server response.
Yeah.
So this is Babicon, sorry, it's not related.
Yeah.
Nothing is wrong, but nothing is moving.
Yeah.
Or you didn't call the Did you call the function?
Yeah, I didn't. So
you didn't?
yeah, that's the
Okay,
question.
okay.
Why it's not because I didn't call that. Remember? So where should I call this method? You can guess it should be inside the here, the callback here. That's one place. That's for either okay.
So this means that once it's loaded, you will call it. You will
What?
animate it.
Yeah. You see, if there's nothing there, you cannot really animate anything, right?
Yeah.
So let's create animation, then call the scene. Here the model. Model is the root. Okay, we animate the root.
You know the keyword this, when you write it inside this anonymous function, right?
Yeah, it will pass to, it's because I use the arrow function. So arrow function will pass all the, not pass all, but it will pass the this object into the scope of the method or function. So if I don't remember clearly, but I think that you have to use arrow function. Otherwise, if you use a normal anonymous function, this will refer to something else. That's the tricky part for JS. But TS, I don't know if TS fixed this one, but the TS do a little bit thing for this object. Yeah. So this object, I mean, this keyword, okay, it's very tricky for JS. You know,
Yeah.
quite a lot of bug is because grammars think this is referred to something, but actually it's referred to something else.
Yeah. So just pointing this out just because I sort of remember that this is going to cause some issues that may not be straightforward to some people to debug. So note the scope. Yay, we see much more action in our strange molecules on top of people walking over a bridge thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Maybe I can disable the. You need to disable the debug layer. It's better to disable that. Okay, it don't really use that. Okay. Alright, it's rotating. Then next thing is let's add some particles.
Okay, that sounds good. Very well aligned with our theme here.
Okay.
Particle shooting molecules on a bridge.
Okay, so after creating animation, okay, let's create particles. Okay. Yeah, you will find like most of our code are just following the Babinjet documentation. We do this live coding because we think you might have some error or bug. We can just go through the process and provide how we solve this bug or error or any kind of thing. So you can have an idea about how to really work through the whole process.
Yeah, exactly. So anybody can find all this information, whether ChatGPT or through just online documentation or YouTube tutorials. I think the more valuable knowledge is how to solve problems, right?
Okay, then we'll create particle system. Okay, just call it particle system. Okay. Okay, then again we need the particle system. Then the next thing is capacity, so it's total number of particles we will use. 5,000 should be fine. Okay, then pass the thing. Yeah, but particles are normally have vast number.
Yeah.
I think your machine is powerful enough. Okay, then we got the particle system. The next thing is, again, we need a texture for the particles. Okay, particle just small, sphere with texture. Okay. Then we need to create new textures. All right. So just first one is URL, so the path to the assets. Texture. Again, we just download this texture from the down below the document. Yeah, some documentation and page. You can create your own or just download from or find the texture somewhere on internet. Okay. Okay, next thing. Let's see any errors first. No errors. So or maybe just open the
We don't know whether
where's the error? Let's do this.
there's errors, but sorry, it still runs.
No errors? Okay, which means texture is found, okay. Okay, there's various property we need to okay, so then we need to configure the emitter, which means it emits the particle into the air. Okay, then we can see that. So first we specify the position of the emitter. Okay, so the origin of the emitter. Okay. Let's see. Just put the what origin should be found. This we think easier. Okay, then the code. So we use the emit box. Okay. So basically that's the area for the emission. So the type is I can just explain more when we have or can see something. Okay. Otherwise hard to explain. So we need to specify mini emit box. Okay.
So this is the position of the box.
Basically,
it's
the box, so it needs to specify two corners,
okay.
minimal and maximal position of the box. So if we give the exact same vector, which means it's not a box, it's just point. We can leave this so far. It's it's point. If you do want to see a box area for the emission, you need to specify the vector. Okay. So that's one thing. Then next thing is color. Okay, what we need to specify the color for the particles.
Okay. Color 1.
It's
two.
There's 3 colors. I think color 1 and 2 use for blending together to give the final and color. So the color of the particle it will be blended, from 2 colors. So this is how popular, for the particles. It's color.
Okay, so actually, from the description here, it sounds like every particle will randomly assign one of the 2 or 3 colors.
The color 3 is something different.
Okay.
The color 1, 2 is used for to show the particles. 3 is something used for if we want to keep the particle after emission. Otherwise, it will be removed from the scene and then reused for the particle system. But, okay, anyway, we can just do it.
Let's ask our friend.
So it's used the color 4, means we define RGB and alpha. Okay, we can just put some random color here. Okay, and alpha we can just use 1. Okay.
That is a very good explanation, but we need to verify whether it's correct. It certainly sounds correct. Color 1 is starting color. Color 2 is when it reaches the midpoint of its life cycle, so it actually changes color. While it decays into its death. Right?
Yeah, it's a life cycle, cycle. It's a changing color.
Okay.
Then we need to specify how we change from color 1 to color 2. So it's called a blend mode. Okay.
I see.
Then we just use the very simplest one, just add one color to another.
Okay.
Okay. Then the next thing, the color can change, can be changed, and we can also change the size. You can guess, right? I think it's seconds. We can change the value to see the effect, so you can guess. but the documentation didn't say what. Yeah, that's the problem for documentation. I mean, Debian documentation. Sometimes they kept like length. They don't say what unit for the length. I don't know. It's a pixel or percentage or meter or just let's say okay number. Okay, that's, okay. Then the rate and this I think the per second. Okay, how many particles? I think per second. You can check out the documentation if maybe I'm wrong. If I remember correctly, okay, that's the direction too, and that's the direction range for the emission. Okay, so it's kind of like a box or cone area. Okay, let's just okay, let's just get this. Okay, copy this one.
Interestingly, how they chose like key
the naming
points 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. It's I would think that it's not the most informative naming, as well as the algorithm. You know, is pretty fixed, right? If you just have 3 points of control, it's like so hard-coded kind of a feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Because some guy just decided the name like this, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then they got the power. Okay, just give them the range. Again, I don't have much idea the units for the power, to be honest.
I mean, it's probably not related to any real-world physics.
Yeah, I don't know the units for that. It's just maybe just try the try the numbers and if they make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Update speed, and this I think one documentation is saying how the speed for the overall motion speed of the particle system, but I don't really too sure about this. But basically, it makes the animation faster or slower.
I see. Yeah.
But again, I don't know.
All this requires like endless testing, like half a day of meddling with values before you get what the effect you want.
Yeah. Or there's there's some documents somewhere, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, then gravity is very clear. Let's just give the number of gravity.
Okay.
Minus just means it's pointed down, right? Okay. And 9.8, that's the constants from physics law. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then the last line is start.
So interesting that they did not just give us a gravity constant, since they already done so much. Might as well just hard put it.
Okay, then again I need to call this.
But wouldn't this like shoot the particles before the model is loaded? I mean,
it's not rated the model, to be honest.
Oh,
it's
so
thing.
I see. I thought you wanted the molecule to shoot the particles.
You can attach the thing to the model, or you can just start the particle after the.
Wow, this actually looks like it comes from the water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So if you actually wanted a molecule to emit the particle, I think when you start emitting the particle, it should be after you imported, right? That means in the callback of the async.
Yeah.
Method. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Actually fits well in our setting over here. Water fountain in the middle of a bridge.
Okay, you can try this.
Okay, some simple GUI and sound. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so let's add sound, animation, got animation, particle. That's it. So common.
So Hanif is saying he cannot see something, but it's already working. Yeah, once you see this, is there sound? Let's check. I can't close this. Alright, it's working. Very loud. Okay, thanks.
It's just one line of code. As long as you have any kind of audio file in the async directory, so just create a new sound. Then just pass the only thing here is the option here. So basically pick out the option for that. For BGM, probably you want to loop and off playing or something. If you don't want to play it directly, you can just turn this off until we click on something or start something. Okay, I can turn this off. It's a bit noisy. I just created this one for this box.
Okay.
It just made some noise.
I cannot hear any noise. Is that noise? Oh, you mean that music? Okay.
The MP3, I just made that MP3.
Oh wow. What do you mean by you made the empty?
Yeah, I read the notes and created music.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were musically
No,
inclined.
no, I don't really. I just use the tool. It's
I
I
see,
easily create the music with the notes. I just randomly pick some notes. I just sounds okay and just put it.
It does sound, like, correct in theory. Okay, what is the question? What's after loop through? Okay, you cannot see what's after the flag.
Just one line.
Yes, is there?
Just one line of code.
Yeah. So autoplay false is after. Oh, okay, I see why. Because the screen is covering. Let me just resize that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the music. So another thing is you can also have sound effect. So I create another small MP3 for sound effect. Yeah, just add another sound effects, then we can control this use some GUI, simple GUI.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think that's not ready to. I think it's working. One code is it's not really ready. I think so. Maybe I need to pass.
Oh, you mean
something.
It's loading the sound and
It's
then you
loading.
already played.
Yeah.
So it's yet another async thing.
And
So just put an anonymous arrow function or something.
Okay, it's working. Okay, yeah, that's the problem.
Well, you solved it before ChatGPT managed to finish typing. So,
Yeah. So again, the
human wins. Yeah, sorry.
okay. So the same problem. It's loading the MP3. Then because that's an async function, so I directly call that before it's loaded. So it's nothing there. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why it's saying okay, the callback here you can pass to play the sound when it's ready. Okay, but we will let the UI to control that.
Sure.
Just don't pass this, and we don't really want to loop because there's sound effect for the button. Okay. So you can guess I'm going to create a button. Okay.
Yes. Let's go ahead and create a button while I check what ChatGPT responded for the answer just now. Okay, which I guess it doesn't have enough context. But it sort of also gave a lambda function in there, which is not in ideal modern arrow.js function style.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, in the last live coding, we did create something for UI to show the text.
Okay, yeah, this is how it's on.
Yeah, so we can just move somewhere. Okay. Yeah, before I create the button, I just create this because they sound very similar.
Okay, so you basically just pasted the previous stuff. Right.
Yes, I see it's working.
So to create GUI, do we have to do this manual creation of the plane, and then put a texture on the plane? Is that the
Yes. There are two kinds of backend.js UI. So this is called I forgot the name. Sorry, one is called what's the name of that? Okay, it's sorry, I just opened the backend.js documentation. I just forgot the name. How do you name that? Basically, it's one is global UI, kind of overlay. It's put the UI before the scene. Another is the UI inside the scene. So basically two kinds of UI. But I forgot the name. How do you name that?
overlay? Okay.
I think you just scroll down. I think that's the first section about they're talking about.
Is this over here? 3D GUI?
No, GUI. We're just doing 2D. So, okay, it's called full screen UI.
Okay.
Another thing is for the UI for mesh. So, for our text, we use a plane.
Okay.
So basically, it's a texture. 2D texture applied to the plane to the text. I think that's how they name that. The full screen UI and also texture mode. Okay. Full screen mode and texture mode. Okay, I forgot the naming, but yeah, you get the idea, right?
So is it how it works? Is that this plane will always be facing the camera?
There's an option you can turn on.
Okay.
It will always turn to the camera.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just some fix the rotation there. Okay.
I see. I thought it would do something more clever.
No.
To hide this
I mean for the texture mode. So texture mode because the texture of the sound mesh inside the thing, you need to enable that option. But for full screen mode, actually it's an overlay before the scene. So it's 2D plane before the camera. So it's always face to the camera. Okay. All right. So you can see. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So this is kind of UI. So we can turn this text into a very simple button too. So, okay. So first of all, when we create this hello plane, right? Okay. Maybe we give a background to see how big it is. Actually, it's quite big because I use the size 15. Okay, so this can be simply done by change background color. That's the texture color. Export. It's really big. Okay, even bigger than the Skybox. Okay. All right, then the tricky part is it's that mini size here. So one is the size of the plane. Okay, you can see here, right? If I turn this 1.5, okay, it's much smaller.
Okay.
And then in terms of the also need to make the block size bigger. There's another size here. And also, when you create the texture, you can also give the size of the texture. So there's three sizes: the size of plane, the size of texture, the size of font. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. When I create the texture, instead of using the default one, the default value for the width and the height, they say is 1024. I guess it's in pixel size, I guess. And the size for the plane is even just 1.5. It's still quite big. So I think it's maybe in meter or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the unit. So okay. Then for the texture, I think the width here it's okay. I think 205 and 100. Okay, the width and height. That's what I think should be okay. So it's 250 pixel and
How
100.
did you eventually through pure testing, trial and error?
I just
get
try.
these values?
Yeah,
Okay,
just figure out the
sure.
just try. You can put data values. That doesn't really. That's the
Yeah.
way. I have already created that one before, so I know. That's the size that
Yeah.
we can choose. Then the last one is the point move. It's kind of expensive to. I think it will call. It will send event when the point move over the texture. We don't really use that. So to for efficiency, we just turn this off. Okay, then we can see. Okay.
Okay.
But you see the aspect ratio is kind of different because this is size is like square, so we can specify the height. Okay, I just think 0.5. Sorry, not width. Okay, I think it's width and height. Okay. Let's see the texture signature address. Yeah, width and height. So basically, I need to keep the same aspect ratio. Okay, so we can just okay, and okay, that's much better.
Yeah, looks good.
Then after you figure out the plain size and the texture size, you can just handle the font size.
Yeah.
So you can just make it a little bigger. Okay. Alright, so then this
Okay.
looks like a texture, sorry, a text, but it also looks a very big and simple button. So we can add some interaction to the to this, so make the use can be a button. So first, we can get hello text. So hello text is the text object. Okay, and it have a listener there, so it will call the callback function when some event is fired. So we can use point maybe up. Okay, so which means you click and then release a button or the mouse,
Yep.
and it will fire this. So it can you can add the multiple callback function. So you add. Okay, it will cast the event data. Okay, to here. That's the thing you can pass to the callback function you can use. Okay. Then we can use the alert from the browser to give a message to the user. So you can see this is hello text. Then at we can just add some coordinates. So this the coordinates we can get from the event
Okay,
data.
so can I ask you to just quickly wrap up because we're left 10 minutes and hoping to go back to the quiz.
Yeah,
just
sure.
quick, just as a bonus for people who stay all the way to the end.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's the GUI and the sound. And then this.
Yes, I think this will be the last thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It does the similar thing. Even you can, I mean, the button you can create using the Developing is that just and the just method, and you can just call and create a button with more details. But the how it works just similar like this one. Okay. Why? That's the
It's at the ability to also play the audio, right? Okay, it works.
Okay, then we can also add the bit to play the audio. Okay, then alright, so it will be, we can add another. Okay.
So why not it be in the same?
Just show you
Okay.
can do different things. So
Okay.
this is why you click down, and that's all fine.
I see.
It's
So
just
okay.
not really necessary, but
Sure.
the show can
Yep.
be used for different things.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, then when this is cooked, okay, we can play the sound.
Yes, it works, but I vaguely hear it due to two sounds playing at the same
Okay,
time.
let me just disable the background music. Yeah, but you can control background music the same way. I just don't have time to this. I just pause. We're playing, then you can just click on that.
Yes, it works.
Yeah, so I can just comment out the message. Yes.
Pop up. Yeah, so if I spam the button, you can see it. Alright, I think that's all we have time for. Any last
Oh, the only thing I need to mention that I can leave you guys to try. So if you create a full screen UI, it's always before the scene. You can guess what the interaction can be that different. For non VR mode or non AR mode, it's the same because you use mouse. If we enter the VR mode, do you have the extension enabled?
Yes.
I think just open in there's a template. It's a final fix I can. Yeah, I think I need to choose the VR. I think if I use VR mode. Request.
Yeah.
Okay, then just reload the thing. And the reload page. Okay. If you enter the AR mode, VR mode, just
Oops.
you need to open that because
yeah, I need to control it.
yeah, you need a controller. Yeah, it works with the VR controller. So if we do, let me.
Sounds off.
Yeah, you can see it's work with the VR controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, to press the trigger button for the press to play the sound. So this is for the texture mode. Because it's inside the scene, right? So if we use create a button using the full screen mode, then the controller cannot really have interaction with that one. Because it's kind of overlay of the scene, so it cannot really interact with that button.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one thing. You can try out. That's what
okay. Cool.